What are your thoughts on today's narrow loss against the London City Royals?
Well, it's the same message as before, really. Defence at the end of the day was our Achilles heel, and although we scored, close to 60 points in the first quarter, it doesn't mask the fact that we gave up nearly 50 points. So, and on any night you're going to do that, and you start looking at teams going to score 90 points in a game, it's going to be tough. We had to continue scoring, and we didn't, and then basically the fourth quarter we just stopped playing completely. We couldn't score the ball, and all the things we'd worked hard on this week in practice kind of just left the guys' minds, and they had a 34-point quarter to win the game.
And you said to me last week the team needed to work on their defence for today's game. Are you happy with the way they performed defensively?
No, not at all. Again, as I say, even though we scored 60 points and they still had some 48 or 49 at half time. Really, just guys just not doing what we're asking them to do, and the times we did that, we got some stops to build that lead. But again, giving up that amount of points at half time is just way too much. And at some point or other, they were going to find some sort of run. They did in the fourth, and we didn't deal with that very well. And so no, defensively, it wasn't great at all. Again, we scored 90 points or whatever it was, and we weren't able to win a game.
And on a good note, Sam Daniels got 18 points in the first quarter and ended the game with 36 points. How crucial was he?
I mean, he did a good job, but unfortunately he took himself out of the game. He picks his third and fourth foul very quickly, and now then have to sit in for the whole of the third quarter, so he gets cold, and you're now looking at when's a good time to bring him in. And when he came back in, he was cold, he sat too long. So, but they're just things we've got to learn very quickly, that you're in rhythm, don't commit the silly fouls that he committed. Keep yourself in the game, because we need him in the game to have that scoring power.
And what is your focus for the next game against the Bristol Flyers?
Well, it's just more of the same. Bristol will come in here and they're energetic, they're physical, they're tough, and they'll try and beat us up in here. So we've got to be ready for that. But the same thing, we've got to compete. We've got to battle. We've got to give a winning effort. And I know we're trying. I thought today was better, but it's still not where I need it to be, and still not where I expect my teams to be. So just plenty of work on that again.
And lastly, how important was the home crowd today?
It was good. It was great. And I say they really got behind us first half. I thought we gave them something to really cheer about, and say Sam was scoring for fun, and we had a good run of points there. So that's always nice when the ball's going in the hole. Just disappointed we couldn't get a win for them today, but hopefully we can do that on the 28th.